to lose weight quickly and forever. When you truly consider the weight loss process, the battle waged is mostly in your mind. Should I eat the corn muffin with butter, or would it be better for me to have margarine, or better yet, have jelly? What am I doing eating this muffin anyway? It's so caloric and filled with saturated fat. I'm such a pig. I have absolutely zero willpower. It's no wonder you'll eat that muffin with the butter and slather jelly on top to quiet that negative self-talk. What you need more than a diet is a way to shift those negative self-defeating thoughts to more adaptive, positive self-statements. As with most things worth doing, this requires a bit of practice. First, become aware when you're using a negative statement, then determine what about that thought is faulty, and finally, replace it with a self-defense response or coping thought. In the corn muffin example, instead of listening to, "I'm such a pig," which clearly mislabels who you are, respond with, "Pigs are animals and I am human. I don't have to be perfect." Many people cannot change their eating habits until they change their thoughts about food, eating and drinking. By shedding distorted thoughts and replacing them with productive ones, eating habits can be changed. It is possible to rid yourself from many self-critical thoughts, but like any ingrained habit, it takes vigor and vigilance to change. Here are some other thinking distortions to challenge. Shoulds. Should statements are more about other people's values, not ones chosen by the person who wants to lose weight. Additionally, should statements reflect an attempt by the dieter to motivate herself without really believing in the value. Better to determine what works for you. I will eat up to 2 Hershey Kisses daily and thoroughly enjoy them. All or nothing. This kind of reasoning is the foundation for perfectionism. An all-or-nothing individual views the world as black or white. Since there is no allowance for gray areas, the behavior is either perfect or a failure. I've ruined my diet by eating all that pizza. I can't stay on a diet and I'll just always be fat. Maybe the problem does not arise from the behavior, maybe the problem is with the diet that does not allow for pizza. I do not want to give pizza up for the rest of my life, so what I need is a way to include pizza in my diet without feeling like a failure. Let me try having a salad dressing on the side before the pizza to take the edge off my hunger. Good foods, bad foods. If the truth be told, foods do not misbehave. Foods are not good or bad. While it is true that some foods have more nutrients or are more fiber-dense than others, all foods can be enjoyed. How we think about food colors while we eat and how much we eat. If a food is labeled as bad, such as fries, then for many individuals that food is taboo. When one eventually succumbs to eating the forbidden French fries, binging may result. Rather than continue with dichotomous thinking of good food, bad food, shift to allow space for all foods you like without judgment. Instead of, "I ate those fries which are so bad for me," to, "I really enjoyed that small portion of fries. They really satisfied me." Body distortions. Rather than dwelling on how fat or thin you think your body is, it is extremely helpful to view your body in terms of what it can do for you. For example, when you look in the mirror, instead of zooming in on your stomach which looks 5 months pregnant, although your last baby was 9 years ago, tell yourself, "My body has given life," or, "My body enables me to go where I want to and allows me to have fun." The conversations that are going on inside your head cannot be stopped. However, what you can do is to be aware of negative self-talk and understand that it has little to do with actual reality. When you believe this, you can respond to the critical voice with a more objective, coping thought. Although negative thoughts may not be stopped entirely, they can be quieted by listening to your compassionate, caring voice. In much the same way you would sympathize and listen to a close friend, listen to yourself. Be your own best friend and chances are you'll have greater weight loss success. There are several ways to slim down when you have asthma. Detoxifying may be an important element in reducing your weight. It is far more safe, healthy, and an established approach to shed weight just by altering some easy eating habits. Folks who want to get rid of the weight may try out the above-mentioned techniques, and it probably may bring you some magic consequences. You will most likely slim down with them all, but selecting the one which fits with your lifestyle and personality is essential. Should you do, you'll be more inclined to succeed and lose the weight. Some believe that the simplest way to get rid of weight is to just eat no food until your body burns off all the additional fat. You will eliminate loads of weight. Don't forget, losing weight doesn't happen overnight. If you're interested in slimming down, speak with your healthcare provider about tailoring a weight loss plan which takes into consideration your existing wellness and weight loss targets. Keeping the weight off may be a little challenge given the simple fact you will eventually go off of the diet plan. Whether you must shed weight or wish to construct muscle, a diet plan with a lot of protein will help you reach your objective. If you really need to drop some weight quickly in a wholesome manner, then attempt to make all the things which I have mentioned above a normal part of your diet plan. You would nonetheless be in a position to get rid of the desired weight without needing to go hungry. You are running to be full and satisfied from healthy foods. Up in arms about diets for weight loss. Just like the minimal calorie liquid diet, the industrial type is also designed as a fast weight reduction system. Muscle loss does result in weight reduction, but is not likely to supply you with the look you want, or to assist you function. Be careful that should you need to detox, you do so in a healthy way and not for fat loss. There are several popular weight loss diets out there to pick from and as many distinct approaches. Maintain a food diary. Losing weight is a game of calories. The diet not simply promises a weight loss but in addition a longer and much healthier life. Anytime that you're on a diet, that you want to ensure you're watching the sorts of foods that you consume and the number of calories you're putting in. In general, ketosis diet isn't genuinely a pleasant procedure. Quite simply, a ketosis diet is a sort of a diet with low number of carbs or no carbs in any respect. Balanced diet plays a significant part in dropping the weight. A healthier balanced diet is extremely necessary to shed weight fast and at the very same time to remain healthy. Weight loss is actually easy. It is something that is on everyone's mind nowadays. Most folks have a tendency to believe that vegetarian diet for weight loss has tasteless and boring foods. An additional way to continue your losing weight is to stop drinking alcohol. Long-term weight loss is the consequence of an alteration in lifestyle. Key pieces of diets for weight loss. The diet approaches listed below are among the greatest and best diets in the market these days. The very first step to drop some weight fast diet is to burn more calories than the total amount of calorie your intake. Though there are several diets and weight reduction plans on the market, a scrutiny of the exact same is critical. What you should do to find out about diets for weight loss before you're left behind. A diet is a brief-term strategy to get rid of weight. Juice diets for weight loss may be a superb method to get rid of extra weight. If you're considering juice diets for weight reduction, you could be on the proper track. The diet ought to have all crucial components to remain healthier and nutritious. Liquid diets are good for shedding weight quickly, but they don't perform as well with respect to long-term weight reduction. They are not the miracle cure that you are looking for, however, which doesn't exist anyway. As soon as you come off liquid diets for weight reduction, you must maintain a clean diet plan and exercise 2 to 3 times per week to ensure that the weight that you lost in your liquid diet doesn't arrive back and then some. Vegetarian diets for losing weight is simple to adapt. Both diets will help you to drop some weight. The diet that's formulated to help the dieter shed weight might not be perfect. Weight loss is one of the biggest industries in the world. And for those of us that need to lose weight, it is the biggest struggle of our lives. The industry takes advantage of the fact that we don't want to give up our little pleasures by telling us we don't have to. They also know we don't want to get all sweaty, out of breath, and feeling pain, so they tell us we don't have to exercise. All you have to do is take this pill every day and the pounds will melt away, as if by magic, they tell us. But, if you look at the small print, they go on to say, diet and exercise will make it work even better. But, come on, when you really stop and think about it realistically, of course it isn't just going to happen by taking a pill. We have to put more effort into it than that just because of physics and gravity, if for no other reason. How is a pill going to make your body go against gravity? It isn't. It may help us burn fat, but the fat only comes back if we keep eating the way we have been, and if the pill burns the new fats that we put into our bodies, the old fat is still there. And besides all that, what side effects is the pill having that isn't good for us? And just look at all the money we spend to lose weight, and then frustratingly it doesn't happen, and we could have spent that money on a cruise. Well-known mental health people tell us that being overweight begins with the way we feel about ourselves. For some that might be a clue as to why they are overweight and give them a starting point. But I have found that losing a few pounds is what starts me feeling better about myself. I think if we face this thing realistically, we will realize that losing weight is going to take a life change. For some of us that is a really hard thing to face. Most of us just want things to be the same. But here is something to think about: when things stay the same, we do not grow, we become stagnant. Personally, I desire to live forever, and if that means changing my lifestyle, then I will attempt it. To make a life change, you will have to prepare yourself and set up a new way to think. Don't just jump in with any diet. Do some research and pick the one you can stick with. There are diets tailored to the individual now, that are more likely to work than the fad diets. Find out what your blood type is and what your body type is, and then look for a diet tailored to you. Then do some self-talk. Just talk to yourself out loud. Address your body as if it was another person. Keep everything you say as positive as possible. Say, "Body, I love you. You are a part of me and I want to take really good care of you. I know if I do that, you will make sure that you and I feel good and look good. You are the part of me the whole world sees, and you reflect my thinking. This is what you and I are going to do." Then tell your body what kind of diet you have planned for yourself. I hate the word diet because to me it means no. So think of it as a life change and refer to it that way always. When you talk to others, refer to it as a life change. Tell your body why it is a good life change for you, what it is going to do for you, and how good it is going to make you feel. Then each day touch base with your body. Praise your body for not giving in to cravings. Tell your body how well it is doing, how nice it looks, how nice it feels. Self-talk is something you can do throughout the day anytime you are alone. The best time is in the morning when you first wake up before your day begins. Tell yourself what kind of day you want to have. Tell yourself you are going to be happy and smile all day and have pleasant thoughts. Tell your body you are going to eat good food that will give you energy throughout the day. List the things you want to accomplish during the day. Remember that you aren't going to get skinny overnight. But, you will feel better overnight. And every day that you accomplish this life change, you will feel better. If you have a day that didn't go so good, don't be negative or stop talking to yourself or beat yourself up over it. Admit to yourself that it was a difficult day, and praise yourself for something that did go right. Then pick yourself up and get back to your life change. As in any life change, it is very good to have support from others. Someone to encourage you and help you keep going when it gets rough. If you don't have anyone, write to me and I will encourage you. I am a health-conscious individual that spends a lot of time researching different ways of thinking. It is important to me to think outside the box, or the matrix if you will. I do not believe and accept everything I see, read, or hear. Some things I have found to be truths for my own life, and those things I pass on to you. My maxims are: think for yourself, and listen to your whole self, body, mind and soul. I have found that if I do those two things, I am always happy. The goal of my outsourcing your weight loss, now that would be the ultimate time and effort saver. In a world moving to outsourcing, why not outsource weight loss too? All you would need to do is get a group of those workout-loving people. You know the type. The ones that would be in the gym 6 hours a day if they could. You would charge a small fee and have the workout lovers do the workout and the clients get all the results. You could have various levels too. The starter level, for people that want to do most of their own workouts, but would like some help on the weekends or busy days. Then there would be the power level for the working man or woman. At that level, you can outsource up to 5 workouts per week, Monday through Friday. Finally, you could have the ultimate level, where you get 2 people to work out for you, 5 days a week, and you can eat anything that you want while you stay fit and trim. It would be the next craze. Who wouldn't want to sign up? Just think, the body of your dreams without having to do the work or try to find the time to fit it into your schedule. No more diets. No more denying your cravings, no more unwanted increases in size. If you want to change your look, just call the 800 toll-free number and order the plan that you want. Got a big party this weekend? Just call the number and order up a couple extra workouts to take care of it. Imagine the freedom you would have in your life. We all know that you can't have someone else work out for you and you get the results. Unfortunately, the body doesn't work that way. Oh well, outsourcing your weight loss would have been a great idea. But, what if I told you that you can still outsource your weight loss? It wouldn't be directly to other people, but they would play a role. What if I also told you that your outsourcing partner likes to work 24 hours a day? Are you interested in knowing who this mystery outsourcing partner is? To give you a clue, you are already using him or her and he or she has been performing wonders. Actually, if you didn't already have this relationship, you would have never made it past your birth. Have you guessed yet? Your mystery partner is your subconscious mind. It's successfully regulated your breathing, your heart rate, your body temperature, your immune system and more. Basically, it keeps everything going and performs extremely well considering the magnitude of what it takes care of. Have you considered that it is also regulating your metabolism, your digestion, and your cravings? Are you starting to see the power your subconscious mind is wielding? Now imagine if you can get it to be your outsourcing partner for your weight loss. It is the one that tells you when you are hungry, when you are full, what type of foods to crave and how much of it will be deposited as fat. It is working 24 hours a day, and get this, it is open to requests. Wait a minute. Are you saying that you have the power to control your subconscious mind? Control might be too strong of a word, but you definitely have the ability to influence your subconscious mind and influence it extensively. It's your subconscious mind. It was given to you, solely for your purposes. Unfortunately, we are not taught its power or how to effectively influence it. And here is the kicker, it is easily influenced. So, if you haven't been directly doing the influencing, who has? Well, if you find yourself overweight, a lot of that influence has come from those that profit greatly from all types of food you eat, the diet products you buy, and the health and fitness services you purchase. Your subconscious mind performs much better than any service you could purchase. Regain control of it and watch the pounds melt away with ease. No more struggle, no more denying yourself, no more unwanted pounds. As a co-owner of a health store, speaker, wholeness coach and author on multidimensional health, this question of weight loss is one that continually keeps popping up. If you look around at the general population, you'll see the evidence of too many pounds per body in many cases. Many people wish they could lose their weight, but either don't want to make the lifestyle change to do it or it just isn't happening even though they are trying. One known fact is that dieting doesn't work. There may be an initial loss, but once the original lifestyle is resumed the weight is back on with a vengeance, often attaching even more poundage than was previously present. There must be a lifestyle shift to accommodate weight loss that continues. Many things contribute to weight gain. Diet, lack of exercise, hormone imbalance, emotional mindset, body type, toxic buildup, poor elimination, and sleeping habits. All are major contributors to how your body functions and the rate of your metabolism. So it's not one simple thing oftentimes that is contributing to your weight gain. It is mandatory that you become a detective for your own health, but certainly others can guide you with information that helps you on your journey. Here's a word of caution. Anyone who believes their program is the answer for you, run away fast. Every person alive on this planet is one of a kind and there is no program that will completely work for you in its entirety. While the principles of their information may seem to be correct, the actual suggestions that are given may not be for you. What is good for one person may actually be toxic for you. So how in the world can you ever find what is good for you? As I mentioned earlier, it takes detective work. One of the best methods for discovering what is good for you is going by how you feel. Did what you eat for your last meal energize you or make you feel tired or lethargic an hour or two later? Do you enjoy the type exercise suggested for you? If not, you probably won't stick with it. Do you get enough sleep, or better yet, do you feel rested when you arise in the morning? These answers can give you a good indication of whether or not something is working for you or not. One thing for sure is that you are custodian of your earthly body and it is your responsibility to pay attention and listen to your body. You take care of your children or spouse, your car, your home, and your pet, right? Isn't it even more important to take care of your own self? So you need to educate yourself so you can make wiser choices, do a little digging on your own. While each of you are unique and have your own unique body, there are some basic principles that work for everyone. The ultimate goal is to be as healthy as possible and both reach and maintain your ideal weight. Carrying around extra poundage isn't healthy and indicates that problems are brewing somewhere. Fat stored on you contains many toxins that continually feed into your bloodstream and cycle throughout you, dropping off toxic residue. Excess fat always means excess toxins. An old saying that holds true for everyone is, garbage in, garbage out. Although there are many things that play into your extra weight, I'm listing for you 10 simple guidelines that, if you follow them, your health can improve and your weight will begin working with you, not against you. 1. Believe in yourself. So many people don't think good thoughts about themselves. They desire something but doubt they'll ever obtain it. This relates to weight loss as well. Many people do what we call emotional eating. It makes them feel better temporarily when they eat since they don't feel good about themselves inside. Or perhaps they're stressed so much to feel better. You can achieve anything you put your mind to do, but in order to achieve it you must believe it. Place a picture of how you want to look, maybe one from a few years ago without the extra weight. Set it out where visible and look at it all the time. Ask for divine help in achieving it, and things will appear as guidance to achieve it. 2. Never skip breakfast. Eating breakfast starts up your metabolism for the day. It is as if you're breaking the fast. After sleeping all night with no food ingested, your body needs a jumpstart with healthy food. I'm not talking about jumpstarting it with stimulants like coffee. I'm talking about healthier choices, organic eggs, protein shake, fresh fruit, oatmeal, veggie juice, etc. Eating breakfast also places your hormones in the proper place to help you burn fat. Always eat 3 meals a day that are balanced and a balanced snack or 2 between meals if desired. This keeps your metabolism functioning as it should as well as your blood sugar levels more constant. 3. Decide to exercise. Your body was designed to move. If you don't move it you won't lose it. In order to lose weight you must move your body so that it boosts your metabolism. Exercise also eliminates toxins from your body which can of itself add weight. Exercise allows your blood and oxygen to flow and perks you up as well as improves your mental alertness. It can boost hormone production so that you become more balanced. 4. Eat balanced meals and snacks. Every meal and snack should contain a balance of protein, carbohydrates, and good fats. This ratio is different for everyone, but a good place to begin might be 40 to 50% carbohydrates, 20 to 40% protein, and 20% fats. This depends on your metabolic or body type, but people who are fit will tell you they concentrate on balancing their food intake in a similar ratio. Some regimens recommend a reduction of carbohydrates with an increase of protein to jumpstart weight loss. Be careful with this as your body needs balance at all times, and carbohydrates provide energy. Weight loss occurs more naturally and permanently when your body has balanced foods that it needs. 5. Drink plenty of pure water. Your body needs 1/2 ounce of water per pound of body weight every day. If you weigh 150 pounds, you should drink 75 ounces of filtered, pure water daily. Notice I said water. All other drinks are not included in this amount. Of course, water is your healthiest choice since your body is over 70% water. Doesn't it make sense to refill your reservoir every day? Besides, water is a natural hydrator that keeps your skin younger and softer while removing toxins from your body. 6. Get enough sleep. So many individuals are lacking in sleep. Why do you think so many people need coffee and such to get going in the morning? Aim to sleep 7 to 8 hours every night. Your body does its repair work while you sleep, so less sleep means lowered immune responses which lead to more illness. Your adrenal glands, located above your kidneys, need this repairing sleep. If they don't get it they will become fatigued and create a host of problems for you including weight gain, due to cortisol fluctuations. Did you know that over 42 million prescriptions were filled in 2005 for sleeping pills? It's a common request in our health store, do you have anything to help me sleep? Sometimes people go to bed but just can't sleep. Look for an article for obtaining restful sleep soon. 7. Eat lots of veggies. Many times I hear people say they don't eat vegetables. In a national survey the results revealed that 62% of Americans eat no vegetables. I was totally shocked. Having been brought up to eat my veggies, I thought everyone did. Of course I didn't always like them, but as I matured I learned the value of them and shifted my belief system so that I like all of them now. Vegetables contain so many nutrients that your body needs: vitamins, fiber, minerals and healthy carbohydrates. Of course, it is important to consume organic vegetables whenever possible. Organic foods have many more nutrients in them because they don't have pesticides or chemicals added that deplete the nutrients. Recently I heard from health practitioners that each person should consume 6 to 8 dark and brightly colored vegetables every day. Try juicing them as well. Juicing, like the famous Jack LaLanne has said for many years, by the way, at 91, he is still in shape, juices and exercises every day, is like a tonic to your body. The freshly extracted juice enters your bloodstream and immediately sends healthy nutrients that include antioxidants throughout your body. Antioxidants destroy free radicals which cause disease. These antioxidants can restore and maintain your health. You could even do a juice fast to help remove excess toxins from your body and thus begin your weight loss process. 8. Consume cod liver oil daily. Many people are deficient in vitamin D as well as the omega-3 fats. I read that most Americans who eat the typical American diet receive only 10% or less of the vitally needed omega-3 fats. These are critical to health as all hormones within your body are created from cholesterol. Cholesterol is created through good fat. Most fat that individuals ingest is hydrogenated fat, which translate into trans fatty acids, something that is carcinogenic in your body. These unhealthy oils are heated to high levels which change them into carcinogenic substances that can create cancer and heart disease. Most oils on normal grocery store shelves are unhealthy. Cod liver oil and non-toxic cold water fish are healthy choices for giving your body the much-needed omega-3 fat it needs to remain healthy. Carlson has pure, mercury-free fish oil and cod liver oil and should be consumed daily for health. Many say you need 1 to 2 tablespoons of cod liver oil each day. Doctors who know the value of fish oils state you cannot overdo taking omega-3s, the more the better. It'll do wonders for dry skin and hair, will euthanize you, help keep joints and bones more flexible and pliable, not to mention give you a healthier heart while providing good cholesterol and therefore more balanced hormones. 9. Balance your hormones. Hormones play an integral part of your health, no matter what your age. As you age your hormones naturally decline, but if you are stressed or ill, your hormones decline even faster. What does this mean? You'll age faster, you could develop a disease, you will lose your energy and vitality, and could lose your mental capabilities. As mentioned earlier, hormones need good cholesterol, and this good cholesterol is the first step in the conversion of all hormones within your body. If the hormones don't convert properly, you will not receive the benefits of those hormones and will end up on the short end of the stick. One effect will be weight gain. I'm not just talking about your sex hormones, estrogen, progesterone and testosterone. This refers to thyroid and adrenal hormones as well, with DHEA and cortisol found in your adrenal glands. All of these are part of your endocrine system which in essence operates your entire body. Without balance in your endocrine system, your entire body will be out of balance. When not in balance, disease can begin as well as weight gain. We have a major epidemic of hormone imbalance today. Too much estrogen through dietary choices and environmental chemicals that give you xenoestrogens, false estrogens, has created a surgence of cancers and other disorders. Stress has created adrenal fatigue and thyroid imbalances that also can lead to many disorders and diseases. Using natural progesterone cream from a reliable source that uses USP progesterone in its preparation can help to balance your hormones. Women and men can benefit from using the progesterone cream since both experience estrogen overload through ingesting foods and using chemical products from typical grocery stores. Too much estrogen causes weight gain, as does low thyroid or adrenal function. Using natural progesterone cream can actually eliminate the excess estrogen from your body without side effects and help to balance hormones in various glands. The progesterone can help with mood swings, insomnia, energy, libido and a host of other benefits. It is the second hormone in the chain of all hormone conversions which can assist you in maintaining whatever hormone you need more of at that time. 10. Be careful with supplements. Although I'm an advocate for taking supplemental vitamins, be very careful with what you consume and how many. Again, what works for one person may actually be toxic for you. If your body is unbalanced and not functioning up to par, too many supplements may actually make you sick. This I have experienced. Listen to your body. Avoid most stimulants as they are false energy and put more of a drain on your adrenals. Chickweed, for example, is an herb that often reduces the desire for eating, but it's not for everyone. Popping veggie supplements in place of eating veggies is never a good substitute. Try taking whole food supplements when you desire to take a multivitamin or supplement. Better to visit a health food store for your purchases, as many from other stores are loaded with fillers and binders that not only are never absorbed by your body, but can add poundage to you. You may think you are getting a bargain as the prices may be cheaper, but most pass right through your body without being properly utilized, possibly leaving toxic residues behind. In essence then, you're throwing away your money. Understand that anything of worth takes time. There is no simple quick fix that lasts. The slow, steady approach is always the best, but most individuals want it done yesterday. Patience and perseverance is required for you to undo what you've been doing for years, but the time it takes will bring a high-end dividend, your vibrant health and better weight. So what are you waiting for? It's time to move. Obesity is a big problem in America and the world. Our life is filled with temptations, cheap food and laziness. Unless we force ourselves to do sports, most of us could live their lives without ever getting out of their chairs. We use elevators to get to our apartments or offices, and cars to get from point A to point B. Walking and running are considered a sport or a hobby and are no longer means to get to our destination. The results are evident: putting those extra pounds on or just obesity. In this article we will give some simple rules to follow that can help in losing those extra pounds and keeping your body healthier. A word of caution: the views expressed in this article are in no way scientific or facts, and the reader should observe caution when following them. The goal is to provide better understanding of why we grow fat and how the body can get rid of the extra pounds. Please consult with your physician before making any extreme changes to your diet or sport regime. So why do we add fat? The simple answer is that our body is genetically programmed to build energy reserves for bad times. Every day we consume energy, calories, and use energy. If we consume more than we use, the body will convert the extra energy to fat, which is the body's way of reserving this energy for times when it's needed. In the same manner, when we consume less energy than we use each day, the body will have to get the missing energy from its reserves by burning fat. In order to keep it simple, we have ignored one important fact: the body has a choice when getting that extra energy. It can either use fat or muscle mass. Our genetic program always prefers to reserve fat for the worst times, so if our body needs to get extra energy, it will always prefer using muscles mass than using fat. You might have noticed people that go on extreme diets and in return seem to lose their muscle mass but keep their fat on, mostly around the waistline. This is exactly the reason why. The only way to force the body to use fat instead of muscle mass is by using the muscles, and the way to use the muscles is to exercise. When we exercise and use our muscles, the body program will assume that the muscles are needed for our daily survival and thus cannot be compromised. In return, the body will not use muscle mass as energy. In fact, the opposite is true: the body will build extra muscle mass. In order to get the extra energy needed, the body will use fat. So to conclude our discussion so far, we can see that there are two facts we must understand. One is that the body builds fat when we consume more energy than we use, and uses fat or muscle mass when we consume less energy than we use. The other is that in order to make sure that body uses fat and not muscle mass for extra energy, we must exercise. Taking these two facts into account, you can see that any diet will consist of both exercising and making sure we consume less calories than we use. If we exercise but at the same time consume too many calories, the body will still have extra energy and will convert it to fat. It is also important to make sure that our body gets the right nutrition and not just the right amount of calories. Make sure that your diet includes vegetables, low-fat meats such as fish and poultry, and proteins from sources such as eggs and milk. Eat in moderation and use common sense. You do not need to read a book to know that deep-fried food is not good for you and that a chicken salad is better than a cheeseburger. Most of us can make a good judgment of what food is good for us, but many of us just choose to ignore that judgment. To conclude, in order to shed those extra pounds off and to keep a proportionate body and muscle mass, remember to exercise regularity, eat in moderation, and try to avoid the bad food, and most importantly, consume less calories than you use every day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and for more ways on how to lose weight, check out the link in the description.